hard for himself to get subbed.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Diaz. Making all these shots count. Another ground and pound strike lands. Oh, looked like that strike from the bottom fighter got the crowd's attention.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Another submission attempt here, and this is a good one. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Man, look how flexible those legs are. He's got him in rubber guard. I don't think I could do that if I tried.
I mean, John, don't sell yourself short. You just might be able to do it. But if you do, John, you're doing it with the idea that you're slowing everything down as a defensive fighter. There are submissions, right? There are submissions, but they're very rare.
Pettis is... Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so there's the end of the round. Few things in MMA more devastating than a head kick, and nearly produced a knockout for him there.
We talked to him earlier in the week, and he talked about chances to take the kicks high. He got a chance, he took it, he landed that kick.
All right, both fighters ready to go here in round two. It is Anthony Showtime Pettis versus Nate Diaz. Effective with the jab. All right, so not exactly the approach we thought we would see out of this BJJ player. His ground game, you can argue, as good as anyone's in this division, yet he hasn't attempted a single takedown.
Has not even attempted a takedown. I would never respect this guy. I don't understand what is going on in this fighter's head. He needs to get the fight to his wheelhouse, and that is on the ground in the grappling. I don't know, man. Pride is a weird thing, and it seems as though he's
One of the best head kicks you'll ever see.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such tough. Oh, nice body shot. Oh, nice high kick.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
While the numbers continue to pile up here, 56 total strikes have already landed for Nate Diaz. And landing with 50% accuracy tonight against Anthony Pettis. Well, Pettis' nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Oh, looked like he got tagged a couple times there up top. Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a great job with the hands. He looks like a professional boxer out there.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Well, now if you're the opponent, you really got to be careful as Diaz is able to find a home for that right hand yet again.
When Diaz starts landing the right hand, you have got to stay firm. You have got to dig your heels in the ground and say, no way you're going to just run me over. Easier said than done when you're facing Nathan Diaz.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Well, not exactly what we thought we would see out of this jiu-jitsu fighter. He's had a lot of success on the feet, and I think this is why sometimes the film can lie if you...
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
And what a round! All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, so a high-level round there for him. We'll show you some of the action here, and you got to think the knockdown is going to be featured prominently here.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, let's see if he goes to set up the hook again. He has really done a nice job punctuating his combinations with that hook tonight. That shot blocked by Diaz. Well, so we predicted he'd go back to that hook, and he did. This time, the opponent was ready. Oh!
Big knee.
Oh, head kick attempt. It is blocked by Diaz. Right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on beach.
I mean, you got to be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 12 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Nate Diaz.
All right, so one of the biggest superstars on this roster, top to bottom, Nathan Diaz getting his hand raised tonight and still showing you, DC, several years into this thing.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we are back in Newark, New Jersey, inside the Prudential Center for another monumental UFC event. And I think the biggest memory for me in this building was Colby Covington, the main event against Robbie Lawler. That was as inspiring an offensive performance that I've seen in some time.
He blew the roof off of the Prudential Center. Whether you wanted to boo him or cheer, you understood.
Here, DC, I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness. He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty. Oh, my goodness.
You gotta be kidding me. Edge of your seat action as expected thus far.
Oh, man, John, they're trading early. Forgot.
That shot blocked by Gaethje. Oh, and So now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
Diaz is swelling now around that jaw area. We'll see if he can make some adjustments and perhaps... How's his opponent still standing?
I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's got to be over very soon. Oh, just opening up on him now.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. This is big. That's big.
Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round 1. Oh, yes, it is a loss. Able to get back to his feet yet again. Oh, but not a good look for the judges here. Look how wobbly he is. You know, I got to tell you, I'm not sure that his face could be much more swollen at this point in time. You got to raise that guard.
You got to get the high guard. I mean, at this point, John, you got to forget everything else and get the guard up high, keep the elbows in tight, and try to make sure that nothing lands clean on your face. Because every time, you're going to just get more and more swollen.
Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish them.
It seems like the guy's playing.
Continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go. Now goes in and secures the takedown. 30 seconds now to go in round 1. Well, Gaethje's eye is closing up. We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Seconds winding down in the opening round. Oh, big head kick there.
Holy smokes.
All right, so the cut man is hustling in, and the ringside physician you can see there is monitoring the action as well. The swelling on the mouth is getting out of control, and we might actually have a jaw fracture here, DC. All right, back to the stool, and he is...
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Huge block there. Oh, he lands another connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. You can hit with a shot like that. You don't know what high, grab, or wrestle. I mean, he's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
So the swelling at this point appears to be... Might get the TKO here. Back to his feet. Knee to the body. Oh, huge left.
Oh my goodness, jab by Gaethje.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by beautiful diving strike lands. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 2. Gaethje gets caught with that punch. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defending.
Finish here. This is crazy round of fighting.
Oh, Superman punch is true.
Oh, he's not bad. He's got to grab it. He's got to recover.
Gets back to his feet. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Well, Gaethje gets on the feet. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly. Oh! He's got to start throwing now.